Boom. We are live at the shop. Happy Saturday, everyone. Heads up. I was getting ready to go live here and got a bit of a breaking news from Southern California. So we'll check that out. Some sort of explosion. Almost seems like an attack out in the Palm Springs area. So heads up, anyone out that way. And we'll check this out here. So some breaking news for us here. And thank you for all of those that tapped in last night. Went live several times yesterday. And we'll see who joins us today. This is ABC News live at the moment. And I believe it's a fertility facility, possibly a clinic. And as you can see there, the building is completely destroyed there. Some sort of a car bomb they were mentioning. Greetings, Zizzy Pop. We've got some breaking news out here in Southern California. It looks like some sort of terrorist attack. Is that one of those words that tickle the algorithm there? Maybe they'll notify more people or not. But yeah, this is yeah, look at that. I bet it did. Yeah, people were just, I guess we could turn up some of the audio here. Hope you're having a good weekend, good Saturday. It's a gloomy one out here in SoCal. I mentioned yesterday how they were doing
very
spraying.
Nice, actually, and just said step aside.
So yeah,
Probably
Palm
should get out of here.
Springs,
We don't know if
it's a little south of here, maybe about an hour and a half or so.
We scattered and got our pictures and looked around, and at least that half-mile radius. I
think they said some sort of car bomb. If you look towards the back, it looks like a vehicle.
Yeah, Alan, you mentioned that you got there, pretty quickly before even some emergency responders. What was it like? Was it busy? Was it not busy? What was it like when you first got there?
I was surprised that I wouldn't call it chaotic. It was just people were stunned, and there had to be 200 or 300 people that left their houses and hotels nearby and were just wandering around looking
Sounds
nervous,
like a lot of people in the area.
Scared, I'm sure. And it was uncomfortable. And the surprise
we had
was the hospital, that there were no gurneys, no paramedics, no.
A few of the things, I mean, this happened about 11 a.m., they're saying.
Showing up right after us at that scene, and it wasn't really.
We'll keep an eye on this. I had some other things lined up for today.
Started watering down, and I was expecting
pulling a few articles together,
body parts
some
from
YouTube
something like this,
videos,
but nothing. But I'm sure it had to be a car bomb because it looked like it was in the middle of a courtyard.
Hopping back on here in a little bit.
Car, which I had a picture of the fire hose. Just got there about the time I'm taking.
And just thought I'd.
And it looked like everything had blasted to the east.
Put the alert out there.
People were pretty
in the Palm Springs area. You got fam out there. You might want to check in with them.
Talkative.
Prayers for all those folks. I don't think anyone's.
Surprises. I can't believe.
Haven't heard any reports of injuries yet, but
parts of the car and glass were a good 3, 4, 5 blocks around that explosion area.
Wow!
And it was in the street and parking areas, and people's car shattered and broken.
Yeah,
it's just so odd.
Yeah, and it looks like that car was sent all the way across that courtyard from the building front to the middle. Alan, I want to thank you. Thanks for putting your reporter hat on for us again.
Way in the back,
and doing what you do best. We really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and for letting us know what you see.
But I'm sure we'll be getting more details.
I know that Air 7 has about
Chiro Sounds,
a few minutes left of fuel for us to be able to continue this coverage. So for this stream right now, we need to wrap up our coverage. We have about a minute and a half left. But just recapping the day's events. Around 11 o'clock today, it looks like a car bomb went off outside a fertility clinic in Palm Springs. It blew the entire building. The front of it is off. The backside blew out onto the roadway. Indian Canyon Drive. Desert Regional Medical Center is across the street.
Yeah, pretty serious
that suffered
stuff.
damage. All of the buildings in the adjacent parking lot, those suffered damage. Resorts in the surrounding blocks, those also suffered damage as well.
Right,
and the cleanup is not going to begin until the investigation.
Earlier today, I got a notification from Redheaded Black Belt, one of my main sources of news for Northern California, the Emerald Triangle, and surrounding areas. Kim Kemp. And I'll go ahead and share that here now. So this got me going down a rabbit hole. Oh, that ain't it. But we could, let's see. Let's go home. Here it is. Mendocino Sheriff Homicide Investigation. And at the bottom there, you could read back-to-back killings in remote Mendocino. And last night we were talking about Mendocino. Mendocino came up a few times during the streams, and we've been touching on Mendocino County, which is part of the Emerald Triangle. So a couple of homicides, and one of them, what I believe, is more towards the epicenter where they call Murder Mountain. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, I just had some tabs pulled up last night that I didn't share because that was just a whole other avenue of conversation. But this came up today, which ties into some of that information I want to share about those other cases we were going to get into. So I'm thinking, oh, this is all kind of coming together. So we're going to go down a dark trip into Murder Mountain and see what's going on. So let's see here if we could pull up the other article. Let's see. Yeah, here, convoy seen on Alder Point Road. And that was our old road to get up the hill. Get you into Alder Point, New Harris. We're talking Southern Humboldt there. And an arrest made in Bloxburg. Let's see, meth and fentanyl recovered. So this could be, now this is a whole other situation there up on the hill. And this Dinsmore, fatal ATV, not good. We've had that happen up there while we were up that way. Actually, one of the youths passed away like that on an ATV up on the hill. Super sad. And they still hold a memorial for him, I believe, every year. Let's see. Where'd that other one go? Here we go. So I think this is the second one. Gunshot victim found near Covelo this morning. That's in Mendocino County. Investigating overnight death in same area. So yeah, 2 homicides up in the Emerald Triangle. And we'll get some more details, and I'll pull up some other information that I've seen in other cases in the area. And there's Gemini Moon. What's up, Garrow? Heidi Pop. What's up, everybody? Just tapping in. Some wild stuff going on in Palm Springs. We were just checking out the live feed, ABC 7 News, some sort of explosion at a fertility facility of some sort. So wild stuff popping off this Saturday. Hope everyone's enjoying the weekend. It's a gloomy, dark, yucky one. The funk is in the air. But hey, we're feeling good here, holding down the fort here at Sky's the Limit Smoke Shop. And yeah, just a little heads up on what we might be getting into later on today. We'll head up behind the Redwood Curtain. Anyway, bless up, everyone. Just wanted to tap in really quick while that was live. And we'll see y'all in a little while. Bless up. And we out of here.
you.